Hey everyone, a huge balance patch has just dropped in Pokemon Unite, and this included changes for a variety of Pokemon, including the much anticipated change to Zeraora. So in today's video, we're going to talk about what the changes are, how it affects the gameplay for Zeraora, what build I'm running, and maybe answer the question, is Zeraora a viable Pokemon to play now? As usual, if you guys want to see any of this action live, I do stream on Twitch, so make sure to check us a follow so you can get notified when I go live. Alright, let's get into it. So, the balance patch brought out this change to Zeraora. They used to get their moves around level 6 and 8, but now, I guess, to much demand from a lot of the players, Zeraora is now in line with a lot of the other speedsters where they get their first move at level 5 and then level 7. So, at level 5, you get the choice between Volt Switch and Spark, and then at level 7, you get the choice between Wall Charge and Discharge. So, in this game, the build I'm running is primarily focused on Discharge, so I do have that Muscle Band, Focus Band, and Weakness Policy, and the emblem set I'll also put up on the screen right now. It is just your 6 brown and 6 white, just for a little bit of HP here. Now you can see, normally, as a Zeraora player, when you're trying to gank prior to the patch coming out, you only had access to Agility and Slash. But now, with the ability to choose Volt Switch or Spark, I think it definitely helps the game become much more, I guess, important and, I guess, easier to make an impact when you're trying to help your teammates out in that, top or bottom path. Volt Switch is obviously not as strong as a gank as Spark, I would have to say, but being able to go in and go out means that you don't have to take as many risks as you would if you just had agility per se. So that was a pretty good gank there. We are now looking to get that level 7. As I mentioned before, you will have that choice between Wall Charge or Discharge. Now, this is massive. Getting your Wall Charge or Discharge at level 7 means that, for example, for these Altarias at 8 minutes, you're going to be able to clear it much faster than if you just were stuck with Slash. I think something that was quite hard for a lot of Zeraora players is getting that level 8 prior to the patch. But now all you have to do is get level 7, as with any other, I guess, central laner, and you can pop off like this. Look at that, an easy 3k on top, and we're going to wipe that team, and are able to dunk in another 25. So that's really exciting, and, I know Zeraora a long time ago, they used to get their Unite moves at 10. Luckily, that has been changed to 9 a couple of patches ago. But it just seems and feels, I guess, from my gameplay today, the couple games I had on Zeraora, it feels more in line with the other Pokemon. And that's probably explains why they had to, I guess, nerf Wall Charge a little bit. Because Wall Charge was definitely a very strong move, and if you can get it at level 7 instead of level 8, it might cause a little bit of an overpowered situation. But in this game, I focus on trying to look for the gameplay of Volt Switch and Discharge, which is kind of like an old set that a lot of people used to play. I think it's a great assassin kind of gameplay style. You pop your Volt Switch, you go in, you discharge, and then, when times get tough and you're about to get knocked out, quickly Volt Switch out because it brings it to your prior position when you first use that move here. So we're looking to maybe get that a bottom Reggie at the bottom here. We do take out the Palo Swine, but look at that. Cinderace is on literally 1 HP, and we got very unlucky there. Did not manage to take it out, but hopefully the Greninja can clear it and take them out. Look at that, he's literally on 1 HP. Now, something else that is important to know about Zeraora is that every single boosted auto actually heals you for a bit of your missing HP. So this is a good, I guess, very synergistic to your Discharge move, because when you use your Discharge and your Volt Switch, you actually get an increased attack speed. So you're proccing those boosted more often, which means you have that sort of sustain as well. I know some people like to use Buddy Barrier on Zero as well. For me, I think Weakness Policy is just fantastic because it, as you go in and you're getting hit by all the enemies' moves, you're also increasing your attack at the same time. And Zeraora's passive allows you to convert some of that damage that's been taken into attack as well. So, mainly if you're playing the Discharge set, it's all about getting in there, staying alive, sustaining with your boosters, sustaining with the shield you get from Discharge, and getting out of there and popping back in again. So it's a very, I guess, in and out kind of style of gameplay. So if that's something you're interested in, I think Discharge Volt Switch is finally a little bit more viable. You don't need to work as hard to get to that level level 8, sorry, in order to really be viable to your team. And here comes the bot lane fight over here. You can see if the enemies are low, you really just run through them. Unite over here to kind of stay alive as well. Remember, you get that increased attack speed with your Unite as well, with a bit of shield and discharge. That allows me to get that 3 KO streak and stay in the playing field for that game. We get a huge 30 over dunk, massive here, and we're going to look to back away and head up to the top path for that Reggie on top. You can see, you can actually heal so much from just getting your boosters off on the enemies. And obviously, if it crits, then you just do a massive amount of damage. Definitely, I think, yeah, from my gameplay, Zeraora feels much better. I think it still struggles a lot with, like, CC moves. So you have to be a bit careful. I normally run full heal on my Zeraora. I think Potion is actually okay on it, but if you are, going into that team where there's probably going to be an Umbreon or probably going to be a Wiggly or Mamoswine, because they were also, I guess, balanced or patched up this update, it's probably better to run full heal here. And look at that, I'm just charging into that Gardevoir. I'm not afraid if I can get my boosted off, because it does give me that restoration and sustain. Now, we hit level 14 quite early this game, I think around the 4-minute mark, so that's really, really good. You get your plus moves now at 13 on that discharge, so definitely already there. I have one more time to Unite here. I'm just going to Unite to try to take people down here. I see the Mamoswine getting mean looks. I ball switch in. This gets a little bit scuffy here. I'm trying to take down as many Pokemon as possible, but unluckily the Sableye will take us down there. Along with the Ninetales. So, a bit of an unfortunate event. We did not manage to push that in, but that's okay. We are going to aim for that level 15 now. Now, I have no idea how that Sableye scored watching this back, because I swear the Zacian was top. So, I have no idea. Anyway, 41 mattered too much to us. It's all about the raid fight at the end of the day, and I'm just looking to get that 15. Now, one other interesting thing about Zeraora is the discharge, I guess, additional effect. So if they are paralyzed, your last tick of discharge will actually pull them towards you. So what you can do is you can Volt Switch in, get your discharge going in, make sure they're paralyzed, and then at the last moment Volt Switch out of it, and you'll actually drag the enemy towards your previous Volt Switch location. So you can use that to kind of get into the back line, pull maybe that back line attackers back into your team, and then, displace them from the defenders and, really open up the space for them. Now, this raid fight was pretty scuffed. I don't know, my Greninja just started ripping it, so, because it's solo queue, in that moment, you just have to go with it and hope for the secure. We do manage to get that secure for our team. The Gren, I think, got it with a basic or something like that, and we're left in this awkward position where the Ninetales Mamo double unites me. But that's okay, we get a score up top, I think, and they're looking to score in the middle. Watching back this VOD, I didn't realize how many of our bases were also broken. So this Glaceon score was actually quite important, and you'll find out in about 3 seconds why. The Glaceon managed to get another 100 in, and we're just in the lead. Which means we were actually still behind on points, even after we all scored after Rayquaza. So that was a little bit scary, to be honest, but look at this. I pick out the Gardevoir, which is probably one of the main threats on the team, and I'm just looking to get away from that fight. Mama goes down, so all we have to take out is Cinderace. And it should be all good now. There's 35 seconds left. We've got Ninetales there as well. Look at how powerful Volt Switch is. You can really bypass any of their front line just to deal damage and target the back line here. And Sableye is still as annoying as always. It was not patched this patch. But with that, the opposing team has surrendered. And you can see, once the scoreboard comes out as well, how great of an assassin Zeraora is. And I think it was always good, but it definitely struggled a little bit with, more new Pokemons coming out, getting their moves at 5 and 7. So I think this patch really makes them really good. 17 kills on Zeraora, and if we go to the damage here as well, you're able to see I did 103,000, but most importantly, nearly 40% of the team's damage, because what I was doing was consistently looking to the back line, targeting, the Cinderace, targeting the Ninetales, targeting the Gardevoir, and yeah, so you guys want to give Zeraora a go. I think it's a fantastic Pokemon to try, especially with the new patch out. Let me know how it goes in the comments. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll catch you guys in the streams. Bye bye.